That's the moon of Akua right there. And ain't she beautiful? Aloha, my name is Tehani. I am an ASA member for cohort 6. And right now I was given the task to record myself transplanting a kalo. Right, so like I said earlier, the moon last night was Akua, so that means it's the perfect time to plant kalo, uala, and other things. In this clip, you can see that I was trying to do the kazu style of taking off the huli, but I kind of failed because I didn't realize that my knife was actually really dull. So I ended up getting a little chopping board action. This is kind of an overlook of what you want to see and the line of where to cut for the huli. While I'm cutting the huli off, I wanted to tell you guys about the story of Kalo. The story of Kalo comes back all the way in the beginning of time for Hawaiians. Back when Papa Wakea and Ho'ohukulani had a child, their first child was actually stillborn. This meant that the baby wasn't waking up. Of course, they named the child Haloa na Kalau Kapalili, the quivering leaves. After Papa Wakea and Ho'ohukulani mourned on the death of their child, they buried him on the east side of their hale. Months after they buried the child, they had another one that they named Haloa Ali'i. He was said to be the very first mortal Hawaiian in Hawaii. Papa Wakea and Ho'ohukulani said, "From now on, you will be taking care of your older brother, who is now known as Kalo." As an ASA member, we are taught to have a better connection with Kalo, as it is our first responsibilities as a Hawaiian. Now back to the context of this video. After I finish cleaning the Kalo, I'm gonna do a Mahalo plant Kalo. I had a spot prepared for any kind of huli that I had coming in already, so this was really perfect for the timing. When you're burying your huli, you want to bury it really, really deep. And I'm in a raised bed kind of farming, so I really had to suffice of what I had. Also, if you find numerous worms inside your raised bed, that means you have healthy dirt and you're doing great. I moved our little friend to the side and I checked how deep I got it. I got it pretty deep, all the way to the edge of my tattoo, and I thought it was perfect. I wasn't paying really good attention and I set my huli down for a split second, and my dog Hugo decided to steal it from me. I set the huli inside the hole that I just dug up and I began to start burying it. But don't judge me, I was burying it with just one hand. Not long after, I gently patted down the dirt so that it was easier and more secure into the ground. And then I decided to lay a thin layer, well, kind of a thick layer of new. Not long after, I figured that it wasn't enough, so I had to go find the new toy that I got for my dogs. And man, was it difficult to get this fiber off with just one hand. I'm telling you, I do not have the best arm strength ever, because this took me literally forever to get off. I was really debating to play tug-of-war with this thing with my dogs and to see if that was going to work faster. But if you never give up, you'll find a new way. And I also found a better strategy. Until my dogs decided that he wanted his toy back, so I threw it to the side for him. Once I was done struggling with a coconut, I grabbed all the fibers and I put it an inch away from the huli. And finally, I watered the kalo. I also made sure to keep the fibers drenched just in case anything happens, or just in case the huli needs a little bit more water, because this is a wetland based kalo that I was given, and I do hope that it's gonna grow very strongly. And here's also a little clip of the boys being a little sassy because I did steal their little toy. And with that, that's how you transplant a kalo with your one and only 2 cents. Have a great one.